welcome on board. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being here with us today. Like as you all know me, my name is Mr. Michael, a mathematics teacher. Last time we talked about the area of a shape. We were supposed to talk about area and perimeter, but today, since we have discussed about area last time, today we are looking at perimeter. Perimeter of a shape. Like some people will ask, perimeter, what is this perimeter? Yes, from periphery, we get what is called perimeter. No matter how the shape is, there is a distance around it. And this distance is what is called the perimeter. The distance around the object, be it is sphere, a triangle, a rectangle, a square, any kind of shape, be it however the shape is, there's always what? A distance around it. In as much as there is a starting point and there is a stopping point where the shape is, there is always a distance around it. Now we'll find the distance around one or two shapes. Then we will do other ones on our own. Then wait for, if we send questions, the teacher will send us our feedback. For example, now we have shapes like, for example, from a common shape, this is a rectangle. This is A, B, C, and D, and this is a square. All squares are rectangles, all rectangles are not squares. That's not what we are not talking about quadrilateral. So we have our A, B, C, and D. Now, if they ask us what is the perimeter of this shape, we talked about area last time. We said the formula of finding the area is what? Length times breadth, or length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. The same thing is applicable here. That is also what is used when we're looking for the periphery. But today, we are going to introduce a formula that is a bit different from this. This process might be good for the area, also good for the perimeter. But when we are looking for a formula, we won't use a formula. The formula we use to find the periphery, also the perimeter of a shape, is half into what? Length plus breadth. You close it. The same way you say length times breadth for the area of a square, because we know that the squares have the two sides are equal. So whatever you have here, in case you are told that square has this side is 5, for you to know that this side alone is 5, because all sides are equal. The four sides of square, they are equal. So know that even also here is 5, here is 5, here is also 5. But for the rectangle, if they will tell you that here is 10, then know that here might be either 5 or 3, because the length and the breadth are not the same. But for the squares, the length and the breadth are always the same. So that is why if you are looking for not all numbers that are given, when you are looking for the area of a square, let's finish with the area here. The area of a square, just like we say length plus breadth plus length plus breadth, it's not all of them that will give you the same answer. For example, we say that length plus times breadth, L times B, that means 5 times 5, which is equal to 25. That is for plus. Then here we have, maybe we are given here to be 6, 6, 6, 6. This is length times breadth, which is what? 6 times 6, which is equal to what? 36. No problem. But if we are given 4 here, 4, if we are given that the sides are 4, 4, 4, that means length times breadth, 4 times 4, we will know that 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is the same thing as saying 4 times 4. This one is 16, this one is also 16. So not all numbers will go with 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 will give you, and 4 times 4 will give you. So it is more advisable for you to know that you multiply the length by the breadth to get the area of squares. So now, let us talk about the perimeter of a shape. So we'll talk about perimeter. In perimeter of a shape, we have 2 into length plus breadth. For example, this shape is a rectangle, and as rectangle as it is, they told us that the longer side of it is 8 centimeters, while the shorter side is 3 centimeters. So this equals to, for us to look for the perimeter of this shape, what do you do? You say 2 into L plus B, which is equal to the 2 into L plus B means, now we are told that in basic operation, we were told that when we have anything in parentheses, what do? We solve the one inside the parentheses first. That means 2 into L plus B is what? The length is what? Length is 8, the breadth is what? The breadth is 3. So you say 8 plus 3, which is equal to 2 times 11, which is equal to 22. That is what is it. If you wouldn't go this way, which is the right way, you can even if you say, okay, 2 times 8 is 16 plus 2 times 3, which is 6. If you add it together, it will give us the same 22 centimeters. So this is the way, the easiest way for us to find the perimeter of a shape. Now, for other shapes that have different sizes, for example, we have this and this. We all know that here we have 3 here, we have 3 here, we have 5 here, and we have 5 here. So we will know that what do we look for the perimeter of this side? All we need to do is to do what? We add all the sides together, because some of the sides are not the same, are not equal. For example, here will be 4, and something here will be 6. So you add all the sides, 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5. It will give you the perimeter of the shape. So when you hear perimeter, it is not something that cannot be done. It is not something that looks so difficult. It is something that each and every one of us can do. Now, for squares, we're looking for the perimeter of squares, I will say that this side is 6. Even if I give only one side, like I said earlier, just for the back of your mind that all other sides remains the same. So it's left for you to know that you say this plus this plus this plus this. You have gotten the perimeter of what? Of the square. So there's nothing so special about it. Just like if you say, okay, 8 times 3. 8 times 3 here is still what? It will give you the same answer that gives you. So the same thing if you apply it to the square. So like I said earlier, perimeter, it is not an unimaginable word. It is a term that once you understand, you know how to go along with them. Like I said earlier, this is the first stage of the perimeters, but in this class, we will find the perimeter of other shapes that have different sizes. When you solve them, you can see that they are even more simpler than the ones you are seeing on the board. So those other shapes, like I said, I've given a hint. Even if you miss that class, I'm not saying you should miss it, you will know that the perimeter means what? The distance around the shape. Like here now, look, if you say 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5. Here will give us 7 plus 11, which is what? Equals to 18. So the perimeter of this shape is equal to what? 18 centimeters. So once you know the distance between those sides, or the length of those sides, you'll be able to find the perimeter. Like I said earlier, my name is Mr. Michael, and I believe that what I've been able to say here have at least given us an inch, as in given us an edge to what we're supposed to be. But if you have anything you feel like you need to ask a question, I'm around, I'm available to answer you. The evaluation questions that will come after the class, at the end of this class, answer them. If you have any issue there, we will know where to tackle it from. Just stay safe, be attentive, take care of yourself. Stay safe. Bye.